Hey, FL Studio. Now y'all know y'all dead wrong with this feature. Extract stems from sample. Why? Y'all dead wrong. Y'all dead wrong. Like, so now these guys finna be stealing guys' loops. Some of they deals, never mind.
FL Studio has just released a new feature in the 21.2 beta that now allows you to extract the stems from samples. As you can see from that video, producers are not too happy about it. In the comments, you have producers saying that now people are going to be able to steal loops. Now people are going to be able to steal beats, take the tags off of them. People are going to use this for evil. I have to say, in my personal opinion, I think that this feature could be used for good and evil. Realistically, to debunk the comment of, people are going to be stealing loops and stealing samples. In 2023, who is sending you samples or loops that don't already have the stems attached to them? Everyone's sending the stems nowadays. Second of all, when it comes to stealing beats and whatnot, that could be the case, but we don't know how good this is in terms of qualities. We're about to test this thing on a loop, test this thing on a beat, and then we'll be able to have a full review about it, see if it's really worth it, and see if everything these producers are saying in the comments could possibly happen. So we're in FL Studio's beta 21.2. I have an example sample pulled up out of my 111 Audio Soul Talk bundle. The link to that's going to be in the description, but here's what the sample sounds like, and we're going to see how good this thing really is. You guys get the idea. We made sure to use a sample that has bass, vocals, and other instruments as well. So this thing's gonna have to be pretty clean in order to make sure that this comes out good. To use this feature, you're going to go ahead into the top left corner and you're going to hit extract stems from sample. It's gonna give you the option for drums, instruments, bass, and vocals. We want all of that. You do have an option to limit CPU usage. We're not gonna do that. We got a little strong laptop, you know what I'm saying? But they give you an estimated time of 2 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and click extract. So we have the 4 stems rendered out. So obviously it's no drums in the sample, so the drums rack is empty. Let's see about the bass. Okay, the bass is pretty clean, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go ahead and check out the other instruments. So overall, I mean, it did separate the vocals and the bass, but in terms of the other instruments, since it's only one tab for the melodies, it didn't really separate them as much as possible. Obviously, this sample already had the stems kind of laid out at the end, so this doesn't really count. People are already sending out the stems to their loops, and most people are cool with you using their loops as starters anyway. So if they're already cool with you using their loops as starters, you could just add on to it. Now you guys got a collab loop rather than trying to steal and connive and just, take sauce. It's I don't know. I just don't see how it could be used for that. But we are going to go ahead and drag in a random beat. This is a beat me and my boy Othello made. Let's see how it works on beats. So this is the example beat, what it sounds like. You guys get the idea. So we're going to go ahead and do the same exact thing. We're going to extract stems from the sample again. Drums, bass, vocals, instruments. Yes, let's see if this does any better with a beat. Let's check out the drums. Off the back, the drums, it's just like not as clean as it could possibly be. Yes, it did it, but is it clean? No. Bass is muffled. Let's see what how they did the sample. A little too filtered. Let's see how they did the vocals, since the majority of the sample is vocals. Some of those high frequencies is just not crispy. Let's see what these stems sound like altogether. Not gonna lie, altogether it still does sound pretty clean, but separated, it just doesn't do the same thing. So overall, I feel like artificial intelligence is really coming into the music production space. Is this feature per se, a game changer for good or for evil? I'm gonna say no, just because this feature, I wouldn't say it's crispy enough to really have the effect that people think it would have. When I separated the stems and the beat, we seen that it just wasn't super crispy. When I separated the stems and the loop, it was actually okay. But in terms of doing that all the time, I don't see the purpose, just because people generally send you the stems when they send you a loop. So what's the real effectiveness of that? Maybe if you want to sample a song, maybe an old school record or R&B record, maybe this feature could be more useful. I feel like for something like that, I could see somebody pulling this thing out. But all in all, man, let me know what you guys think of this feature. Are you guys going to use it a lot? Are you guys going to go download the beta? What did you think when I was using it? Let me know in the comments below. I'm out.